People love to fight when talking about music theory on the internet. So let's talk about music theory on the internet. I don't have any books to sell. We can leave that to Rick Beato. And Rick, if you see this, have me on your channel. I don't pretend to be anybody I'm not. So before we talk about my take on music theory, and it's real simple, here's my credentials. I've been playing guitar for over 40 years. Been playing in bands pretty much that whole time. I have a bachelor's degree in music performance. I have 6 albums that are out on streaming platforms: power pop, rock, roots rock. I've got a ton of videos on YouTube of performances, live videos, cover tunes, and you should go check out my stuff because that's the reason I do this. One of the things people talk about music theory is how much they feel it's restrictive and there's a bunch of rules you got to follow. And here's my take. Music theory is not rules. It's explanations for why things sound the way they do. There's only one kind of rule in music, and it's not a rule so much as maybe a guideline or even an ideal, and that is that it should sound good. And that's subjective. It's up to you whether or not it sounds good. Music theory is a bunch of explanations for why things sound the way they do. So you shouldn't think of it as rules. It's subjective. Let's talk about subjectiveness in music, okay? When Bach was writing music, parallel fifths were considered taboo. You didn't use them because they sounded hollow. But modern rock guitar, it's all parallel fifths. Power chords, parallel fifths. The tritone was the devil's interval. The very first sort of heavy metal record, a lot of people would agree, was the album Black Sabbath by the band Black Sabbath. And the first song on the album is called Black Sabbath. And the first note you hear is a tritone. It's all over the place. Metallica, Enter Sandman. In addition to that, you have some more traditional sort of styles of music in the 20th century. Like you had music concrete, Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, where it was music made by non-musical instruments. Like on the album Dark Side of the Moon, you had alarm clocks and money counting machines and cash registers and things like that. That's music concrete. You also had the atonal music that was championed by guys like Schoenberg. It is what it sounds like. It's atonal. So right now, have one of the more popular musical duos on the internet is a couple of guys wearing papier-mâché masks playing microtonal music. And I can't say their names, so I'll just put it down here where I put the other names. So really, the only rule is it should sound good. And what sounds good is subjective. So it's not really a rule. It's just kind of a thing you try to strive for. Music came first. Music theory came after. It's just like when people say music is math. You can use math to explain some of the physical properties of music, but you can make music without math. And if you don't believe me, just listen to a dog when a fire truck goes by. So music theory is not rules. It's explanations for why things sound the way they do. If you want to comment, bring it on. But I do have one rule on here, and that is don't be a dick. I will just block you. Don't be a dick unless it's Dick Dale, Dickie Betts, Dick Van Dyke. Rock on.